We've all heard of a body mass index, or BMI. It isn't always the best indicator of a healthy body composition, though. Food addiction and stress eating can play a big role in many people's struggles with weight control. We're going to talk all about that today in our Wellness Wednesday. Danette Peterson is the lead dietitian with Profile by Sanford, and she joins us with more. Hello.
Hello, Megan. Thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you so much for being here. This is such an important topic, especially when it comes to wellness. We all hear about body mass index. What does that not tell us?
Body mass index is just basically a ratio of your weight to your height, and it can give you some indication of health. It's what the medical profession uses to kind of have that indicator, but it doesn't really tell you exactly what your body composition is. For example, a bodybuilder could have a really high BMI, but his percent body fat could be really low. So it's not always the perfect indicator of health.
So how can we tell or get a better idea if we are at a healthy weight?
So we actually at Profile use what we call a bioimpedance scale, which actually gives you a little bit more information about your body composition. There's a lot of ways to measure that now with technology, and what our scale is one way to do that. And it will tell you your percent body fat, your percent muscle mass, your hydration level. So it really gives you a lot more information than just that number on the scale.
Yeah, and I've done that before, and it is eye-opening and can really help measure your progress if the scale maybe is stopping.
Absolutely.
Well,
that can be frustrating.
What if we're struggling with weight loss? We always think food in, movement out. What ways can we? What other ways might play a role in our weight?
Yeah, this whole weight loss process is more complex than just the calories in, calories out. You know, you eat less, you exercise more. But our weight loss can be affected by how well we're sleeping, our stress level. It changes our hormones, and that could affect whether our body is willing to burn body fat. And we are surrounded in our culture with foods that can be promoting weight as well. So it's a little more complicated than just the calories in, calories out.
Well, if we are kind of stalled or struggling, what's a good way maybe to get going or a good step to take?
So you want to kind of evaluate, like, why might you be stuck? Like, how are you sleeping? You know, most of us need 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Our stress level, a lot of us don't even know we're stressed. When I talk to a lot of my members, I ask them on a scale from 1 to 10, how stressed are you? And they'll be like, I'm not stressed, like it's a 2. And then as we talk more, we start realizing, oh, stress may be a factor. So we look at that, and then really, you know, what is your relationship to food? How are you eating? You know, we have a lot of really, we like to use our comfort foods when we're stressed. So that can play into, again, whether our body is willing to lose the body weight.
Especially this time of year, I think. And we have holidays coming up, Valentine's Day, the big game, all of that.
Yes, it all plays in, and we're surrounded by all of these foods that really aren't serving us well. They're giving us very little nutrition value and a lot of empty calories, and that can really make it a lot harder for us to be at our healthy weight.
Well, Danette Peterson with Profile by Sanford, thank you so much for joining us today and shedding light on all of this and maybe helping us evaluate what we're doing.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Profile has convenient locations in Clive, West Des Moines, Ames, and Ankeny. They offer both in-person and virtual consultations. For more information on Profile, visit profileplan.com. You can also find Profile on your favorite social media outlets. Coming up next, how a local former police officer put his real-life experience into creating fiction novels.